Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been 5 months since my last upload, which is quite long honestly, and a lot has happened in that time. So today I'm gonna be giving you a quick life update. The main reason I stopped posting is because I got sick. The time I got better, I felt so behind in my classes. I've missed so many chapters in the lessons, so I just focused on that, and on top of that I was juggling work and school at the same time and household chores as well, so content creation had to take a backseat for a while. But after everything, it all led to that moment. The entire time, it honestly felt so surreal. I couldn't believe I was finally done. It felt like I had just started my studies yesterday, and then I blinked, and now it's all over. After graduation, I got busy with all the moving and packing and saying goodbye to my friends in Oslo. And just exploring the city one last time, the place I've come to love. It's funny because before I moved, I was so anxious about how it would be. But living in Oslo really grew on me. It has its moments where you slowly fall in love with the place little by little. From the people, to the opportunities, to the energy of the city. It's bittersweet leaving it behind, but I'm grateful for the memories I made here. Everything was happening so quickly. I had a job lined up here in Trondheim and I started right away. So my days were spent on working, and then in the evenings I continued with the unpacking. It was hectic but also exciting. Trondheim has this calmness that feels like home, and coming back here reminded me of how far I've come. Every step, even the hardest ones, led me here. And then the waiting started. I submitted my documents again to Helsedirektoratet, but honestly, I wasn't even sure if I would get my authorization. I didn't know anyone who had gone through the same process, so there was so much uncertainty. And then one day, I got the email. You have been granted authorization. I couldn't believe it. I must have read it several times just to make sure it was real. It has always been my goal. Looking back, I moved here as a student, learned Norwegian, and went back to school. And now, I finally have it. I can now officially call myself bioingeniør here in Norway. And that has always been a dream, and now that I have it, seems like everything has come into a full circle. And looking back, I thought about how much I used to worry. I was worried if I would get my visa or not. I was worried if I'd learn Norwegian, if I'll get a job, if I'll find a job in my field, if I'll pass the exams, if I'll graduate. And then I was worrying if I'll get my authorization. I was stressing so much about so many things, but one thing has always been consistent. Somehow things will eventually work out. And if I could go back and do it all over again, as what Billy Joel said, slow down, you're doing fine. But of course it's easier to say that now because I know the outcome. Moving to Norway without sugarcoating it, I was always worrying about the visas and the documentations at the back of my head. Just have to remind myself to keep on going, do your best, work on the things that you can control, and let go of the ones that you can. So now I'm really trying to take that mindset with me, to trust the process, to do my best, and not overthink the rest. Because even though I've reached this milestone, life keeps on moving forward. So I started my new job here in Trondheim, and not long after that, I got accepted into master's program. And I'm really grateful for that because I initially applied for master's back in 2022, and I really wanted to take master's. It has been my goal and my dream. I applied to multiple programs into different universities, and I didn't get into any of them. That's why I started looking into the authorization process. So it's also like a butterfly effect. It's not a rejection but a redirection. Now I'm so excited to share that I got into one of the top master's program here in Norway.
Welcome to college, B. This is gonna be a blast.
Ew. Sorry, I'm late.
So it feels like one chapter closed and another one immediately opened, which I'm truly grateful for. I'm excited with how things will unfold. And as for this channel, I'll definitely continue posting about tutorials, tips, and guides, especially with all the moving as a healthcare professional, how to get your authorization, because that has been a huge part of me. And I remember when I was still in that process, like I didn't know anyone, I was confused with the process, and I wish there was someone I could ask. So I hope my content will help you guys. But I also want to start sharing more lifestyle content and what it's like to take masters here in Norway. So it will be a fun mix of practical and personal content. So that's my little life update. Thank you so much for being patient while I was gone, and I'm really excited to be back. And I can't wait to share this new chapter with you. Tusen takk og ha det bra!